Okay. Apparently I need to make sure my microphone is actually plugged in and set up before I start a stream. Small details. Hey, welcome back to the stream. We are streaming Satisfactory again on this Satisfactory Saturday. So let's get into this. When I left off last week, we had just finished up this iron factory here. Just making iron ingots. So I came in since then. I figured out how to snake this stuff down. So I have the top one coming down straight here. That one curves around to that. And then this one goes straight down. They kind of shift over here. So they come out in 3 different spots here. I threw them on a conveyor line. This is messy. It could be messier. Anyway, I have it going over here. So I want to show you what I've got done with that so far. We got some lively music this morning. I wanted to try something a little different. We've also updated our camera setup using an NVIDIA plugin that allows you to do things with your webcam, such as get rid of the background. It also tracks me. So if I move over here, it tries to put me back in the middle. Move over here, goes back to the middle. So it does make the overall picture size smaller, but there's one where it like makes your eyes look like they're always looking at the camera. I thought that was a little freaky, so I didn't do it. All right, so anyway, this is our basic setup right now. We're only using one line of the iron for this so far, so we could feasibly pull those other 2 lines for something else. So down at the bottom, I've got it splitting. It goes off to right here. I've got a splitter. It takes one up to this level, takes another all the way up to this level, right? And then the outputs over there, I'll get to that in a second. So the bottom layer is doing nothing but making rebar. So it makes iron rods here. It comes in here and makes the rebar, and it's sending them up top because we don't use regular rebar. No, we don't. We do more than that. So the next thing we need from the iron are the steel pipes. And we have the alternate recipe going on. So we send... both of these levels actually make the steel pipes, right? And then they get merged here together. I do like that you can now throw mergers or splitters onto conveyors. They won't sit, okay, they will sit in this thing here, which you can't access, or they will sit this high. That's the lowest point they'll sit on there. I think it's pretty cool being able to put them vertically like that, because otherwise it just got messy. It's hard to do that. You couldn't merge in with a conveyor or a lift like that. So anyway, they go up here, the rebar and the steel pipe, because we want to make explosive rebar, all right? And we are churning that stuff out now. We also have our smokeless powder. I originally messed up and pulled this line of gunpowder over and sent it up. I'm like, well, that's conveniently close to it. Guess what? It did not require regular gunpowder. So I came in over here and just took a line out of our industrial storage that we're doing right here, which we've been filling the dimensional depot up with smokeless powder. I don't think there's a specific reason we need smokeless powder in our dimensional depot, but we have it. So anyway, now that's being sent over there. Eventually we're going to split this off because I think let's see, let's check this out. Our next step is to get things going for the ammo. So that's going to require copper sheets, smokeless powder, and then the homing rifle ammo ultimately is what we want. And we're going to have to make these, and this is a multi-step process as well. So to get these high-speed connectors, we're going to have to, we got this and this being made. I don't know if it's over here, which won't be a problem. If we're having to pull copper over here to make copper sheets, we can make this cable. That we're going to have to get over here as well. And then circuit boards are just going to be more copper sheets like we've already had made, as well as plastic, which is already over here. So we really just need to get some deuterium and some copper onto this location, and then we can have everything for that. And of course, Yeah, that's what I was talking about, just the copper sheets and plastic. So we still got a little ways to go. The homing rifle ammo is my next step for things I need. But right now I've got I've been pushing to get to this point. I think that's the only other factory to push for. It's kind of a messy factory over here. I admit that. This isn't the final form. This is just what we have going on for now. I know it looks like a lot for something temporary, but after seeing some other people's builds, I've decided we should just slow this down. We're in no rush to get through the game. I've already beat the game before. I know what goes on at the end. I won't comment on that. No spoilers for anybody, but I'm quite okay just taking it slow now and trying to make things look cool. Right now, this is just a big mess, a big factory mess. It could look messier, I agree, but this is kind of infrastructure. This is things we need. I need to have explosive rebar going into my dimensional depot so I can have like unlimited amounts. All I have to do if I need more is just I can't type. Is just pull some over. See, there's going to be 400 in there all the time. I could probably grab a line of this when it comes up. Yeah, I already have a splitter here. We could throw it in. We would throw a splitter here and set it up right there. And get that going to the dimensional depot as well. Well, that makes sense. Let's do that real quick. I think I have enough on me to do another dimensional depot. So, organization. We'll just pop one right here. Just get as close to that as we can. This is how much I care about being close together there. There we go. Okay. Now let's put a splitter. This is a merger, but we want to put a splitter on here. That's going to be... splitter. Is it going to click to it? Let's see. One way to find out. It did not, in fact. Okay. We'll figure this out. Oh, I could also do it there. Let's see here. I don't know if that's going to connect, but let's get a splitter on here. We should. Okay, let's do this. Maybe. Let's see if this will connect to that. That's good. Let's connect to that. That should. There we go. Okay. I need to pull one off of here. Let's try this out up top. I just want to make sure the supply line's still coming through. I don't know how many I take off. It looks good. Okay, let's throw those in our put them in here before it gets full. Okay, sort that through. There we go. Okay, yeah. So that's the plan. So we got to just get copper over here at some point, and Caterium, and we can call this our ammo area, even if it is temporary. All right. So I want to show you what I've been working on off stream. You can kind of see it in the distance there. Don't want to spoil it, but been working on a little area we're going to be building stuff in. So let's go there. This slug's drawing my attention. Uh-oh. I made it. Whew. That was a close one. Ah, okay. think I can make it. I think I can make it. There we go. Okay. So one thing I've learned with the rebar gun is you want to fire with a double click. One of them actually does the firing, but the second one reloads it automatically like that. So if you fire with a double click, then you don't have to worry about it not being loaded. Okay, let's try to work our way up top here. Sorry, I get distracted by these slugs everywhere. Excuse me. Boom. All right, so I have built a, well, first of all, yeah, well, we're going up here. I've been expanding this. I'm going to keep going with how far this reaches, but make it. Okay, there we go. It's just a giant platform. There's a few little things still sticking through. We'll work around, but yeah, so that's the plan. This whole south end, I think we're going to build platform across there. I've been trying to figure out a design for buildings, how I want the buildings to set up. We'll have to see. I don't want it to be too messy. I just want, and then we got to figure out how, where and how trains are coming in here. But I've been messing around with some building designs. I'm not too sure about this one. See how it looks. I've just laid it out on here. That's obviously not where it'll sit, but anyway, in order to support all of this, you need a lot of concrete. So I came over here to this area, and we've added an elevator to.
Did you know elevators are considered very uplifting?
I don't know, Ada. This one's really bringing me down. Ha 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 ha. I've got those dad jokes too, because I am in fact a dad. Okay, anyway, here we go. So I got this one node of limestone here, and I've got it set up same build style as the iron factory, but I've got that set up to keep giving us concrete. And we've got 2 levels right now. So each one of these processes, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gosh, can't think right now. 6 times 45. 45 times 2 is 190. So 270 per level, which is more than our conveyors can take. Right? Well, it's more than that thing can send in right now. It can do up to 600, but this conveyor is stuck at, what was our level? 480 right now. So that's all it's going to bring in here. So it's a little slower than it could be. Max on that is going to be, with the Mark III miner, it's going to be 1200 per minute. And then we'd have to have, think, level 6 belts, which would be 1200 per minute. So what I did is I went ahead and built 2 more levels to it, so that when we get to that level, which we're not going to rush to get to it, we could just build 2 more levels of things here. Anyway, hey, one change I did make on, I need to change it here too. One change I was making on these, I think I did something different for the openings before, but we're gonna take this braided cluster cable here, cover that up, all right, and then this is gonna come across here, and then that goes there. Makes a nice little entrance, I think. This braided cable, this looks okay, but the problem is that part of the window frame sticks through, and I don't like that. It's okay on the top, but since it didn't really work well on the others, I'm gonna swap these out real quick. I made the change on the iron factory when I realized that was a problem, and I don't think I came over here yet. So, and braided cable. There and there and there. Cool. Same thing. Ah, not there. Right here. There we go. Okay. That's much better. So this is the same style we did for that iron factory. And I think where needed, we're going to have factories spread out throughout here underneath the main platform. Like for this, there's no sense in sending all the iron ore up there. We can just go ahead and make iron here. Or no, excuse me, concrete here. Because I don't think there's, I mean, there might be some other recipes, but we'll come to those as we can figure them out. So anyway, we've got this little concrete factory. It's not much, but it's home. No. Anyway, so with that platform, I decided to start using the elevator so get up and down a little easier. And that's what we have. Can't even use an elevator. There we go. That's what we have this for. Have to listen to Ada's elevator music and her jokes. Well, that's all part of the game. The Ada jokes that really make this game what it is. So, and I realized this area that I started building in, the Red Forest is here, so I didn't want to have to deal with things attacking me. They might still attack from up top if there's anything, but we'll deal with that when we need to. I wanted to still have access to it, so I do have these roll-up gates in a couple spots. When you just drive on in there as needed. But I've been going through here and building the walls to protect us. Oh, that was fun. Okay. I've tried to go up as close to that red forest as possible with this. I realize there's going to be some areas that can't be used because of the way we're doing this. Let's see. Roll up gate. There's another entrance over here. Drive through easily. That thing just phases out of the way. Okay. Anyway, I worked my way around the back edge of this. There are some structures and features of the planet that I can't get rid of, but like this thing, I mean, yeah, you can't get rid of the terrain. So some terrain's going to be in the way. This area over here, right in front of me, where it comes out, there's a radioactive stuff up there. There's a radioactive rock hog and everything. So, ooh, this is fun. Those are turned the wrong way. Hold on. Can't have that. Okay. Sticks. That. And almost. Okay. I think yeah, I can just do it this way. It's a little easier. It's just two left there. Okay. That would bother me. I want everything to be aligned. So if you didn't know, I don't think it's the fix-it foundations aren't a problem, but with these concrete, this texture that it uses, material, there's this line that goes through the middle, but only one direction. So it cuts it into halves, and sometimes it'll place it where the line goes this way. And if it's not all lined up the same way, I don't like it. Anyway, we had that radioactive dude back there. There's a waterfall behind this one straight ahead of us. And there's some radioactive material on it too. And a power slug. But we don't have... Oh, and I don't know what's up with these. These little marks on the ground. I guess you could call them coffee stains. Um, which would make sense for the game maker. Anyway, there's nothing above me. I mean, the space station thing, but like, it's not specifically above this area, so I don't know why. And maybe it is from the space station. I haven't built out more to see if they continue going. It's kind of a semicircle or an arc it makes here. But like, it's just this area, and these have been here, and I've tried doing that. We can get rid of this, put it back. It's still there. So I don't know what those are about. All right. So yeah, this is the end of what we've done so far over here. So I'm gonna keep wrapping this. What was that? No. Okay. I'm gonna keep as we expand out that way. I'm gonna keep wrapping this wall around to keep us protected. Oh, that's a not safe area. Don't go there. All right, yeah, and I've been collecting Mercer spheres, and hey, welcome to chat. Sorry, I was busy doing something here. Glad to have you here, Aiden Miles. Yeah. Thanks for joining the stream. Sometimes I get distracted by, you know, the game, and don't look down at chat. But yeah, glad to have you here. Thanks for the follow and unfollow. That was lovely. Let's see here. Checking this out. This dude is oh, I got it. Well, anyway, delete path. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right. So anyway, that's kind of what we're doing. I want to work on the design for our buildings. I think is what I want to do in this stream. And I've started. You can see ahead there. I've started working on getting some more of this coming through. The biggest drawback or the biggest holdup on this is the concrete. So every now and then when I run out, it's going to the Dimensional Depot, but that only loads so quick. We're working on upgrading. I did upgrade to 4 stacks in the Dimensional Depot, which keeps this going a little better. But let's see here. But we're going to work on our building design. Right over here. I'm not entirely sure. Or floor design. I don't know if this is what I want. This works great for constructors. This is too big for our blueprint machine. I haven't upgraded the blueprint machine yet. As a matter of fact, you can see on our our objective list back here. That is our next thing, is to get the Mark II blueprints up and running. I don't have anything making computers yet, or the heavy frames, so that's a little hard to finish up. Again, I'm not trying to rush into this. Don't know rush it much more. Like I say, if we can get that homing ammo factory up and running, we'll have about what we need. So, I'm not sure. I'm really just kind of torn as to what to do. I've tried playing around with some stuff. I've got this lined up great to go on here. The problem is when I try to do walls, which I guess we don't have to do regular walls here, they don't line up. Like, they're not the same length, and that bothers me. So if I had some way to do maybe large foundations. We're just gonna, maybe we just go all the way like this. Can't get that to line up with the top of this. That kind of did. Hold on. Wait. Like that. Okay. Still only goes to about right there, but I think we could probably do. Maybe to the end, maybe? Yeah. Okay. I think that's. It just lines up with that. Either way, we can do diagonals of this. Problem is then, no, I want that, and I want, oh. This ugly corner though. Oh my goodness, I can't do that. Okay, that can be, let's see, let's bring it back over here. Boom, boom. Line up to the outer edge with that. Let's see here. We'll put that there. What can we put in the corner? You know what? Let's do this again. Put that there. Let's nudge it over. And back. I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it. I'm thinking about some mods for aligning things. Let's see what we can find real quick. Sorry if I miss any chat. I am looking something up on Google real quick. Satisfactory alignment mods. Okay. Infinite nudge is one that would work for this. Unrestricted nudge features allowing for perfect alignment of buildings and items. Higher degree of accuracy. Structural Solutions is a mod pack that adds features that improve structural buildings, potentially including automatic alignment to the world grid. World grid snapping, we can do that. World grid foundation markers. Place the foundation on the ground while holding control with mark specific. Okay. I don't think I'm quite ready for that. I mean, the infinite nudge is one thing I thought would be good to work with. There's also an infinite zoop. I don't know if anybody's played with that one, but those are the kind of mods I would probably use in here. There's more of a quality of life thing. There's a lot of other mods that give you too much power. There's some mods that like you can just place resource nodes wherever you want, and I don't think I want to do that. But I think anything that helps with building alignment's more of a quality of life thing. I'm good with that. Yeah. Okay. Is that I don't like. If I could move that where the corners line up perfectly, I'd be okay with it. But I like that we've got them diagonal. And this is the other issue. Now, granted, this blue beam wouldn't stay here if we did this, but that Z fighting that they've got going on there, little party. Speaking of party, I don't know if any of y'all have seen it, but the let's head back there. Actually, no, I don't have power here, do I? Nah, dang it. Okay. All right. All right. What am I doing? I'm gonna head back here. We're gonna work on this because I feel like I want to, first of all, strongly consider putting that mod in before I do any building design, because that's going to change the way we do our building design. Okay. Infinite nudge, infinite zoot. Let's do that. I don't think I have to restart the computer necessarily. We'll probably have to restart our game. Go ahead and save that real quick. Get back into this. And just come back here. We'll just sit here. He can sit there for a second. All right, so let's get directions. Satisfactory mod manager. Okay, there's that. Let's go ahead and get that up and running. Satisfactory mod manager. For me. No, why not? We'll just set it for all users. Yes. I do not want a desktop shortcut for that. We'll probably have to restart the game. We'll keep our music going though. Okay. Run Satisfactory mod manager. I sure want to do that. Let's do that. Let's pull it up. Okay, here we go. All right, here's a whole list of mods here. Infinite nudge. We're going to go ahead and Well, how would one install this mod? Why is it not? Click to install the mod. It doesn't let me click it. Okay, updates. All right, I'm just looking at Infinite Nudge, and then Zoop is your other one. For this large area where you're building Infinite Zoop, there we go. I can't. Why can I not? Let's go back to my instructions there. Depending on your browser, you may need to set some, let's see. Select the correct download from list GitHub. You can manually download. Okay. All right, hold up. I'm missing something here. Infinite Zoop. So, you're familiar with the Zoop function in Satisfactory. This Infinite Zoop lets you do larger areas, and it doesn't want to. Maybe it's because are these not compatible with the version I'm on? Let's see. Infinite Zoop is for trying to see what game version it's for. It doesn't say here. Maybe they haven't updated for 1.1. Click the install button. Open that. Come over here to the mod manager. Why does it not? Okay. Okay, that's research for. I don't see that. Compatibility. Okay. Huh. Let me try closing out the game real quick. Okay, guys? We're gonna go to let's see, let me get something up here at least. Let's go blank. Okay, there we go. All right, gonna exit out of the game real quick. Let's see if we can get this close that out. Pull the mod manager back up. I think if I click back on this, I was looking at 1 second there. Hit the install. Open the mod manager back up. Okay. Nudge. There we go. Okay, I think it's because it was running. I had my game running, so it wouldn't let me install the mod. Let's get this one. So Infinite Nudge is coming in. And then Zoop, we're going to do that one as well. So these two just make building a little easier. Yeah, that's what the problem was. Wonder what else we got here. Whew. I'll look back through that later. But anyway, that's our two ones we're going to run with. Let me get things back up here. Good, good, good. All right. Let's pull the game back up. Now that we've got our two mods added in. So note to self, it will not even let you attempt to install mods if your game is up and running. So close your game out before you try to do that. Let's find... Oh, hold on. I gotta pull my game back up. Here we go. Okay, cool. Let's get back into it. Let's see if I like these. This should definitely help with the filling in of the large area, because that's what it's designed for. All right, let's see. Let's get rid of that and that. We're going to try to okay, we're going to try it right here. So I'm going to hit H, then we're going to I should probably look up the instructions on how to use it. Zoom, infinite, nudge. Okay, let's get back there. Okay. I didn't actually read the instructions on the mod, so let's see. Nudge in small increments using the left control or left alt modifiers. Control or alt. A default, the left control will nudge 20 centimeters. The left alt will nudge 50. Okay, vanilla was 100, so shift plus scroll and right shift plus scroll. Holding control while rotating, rotate 1 degree. Holy crap. Okay. This mess right here. Okay, look at this. So this is the rotating. We can rotate super slowly. Oh, no, not that one. Okay. And also, we can go vertical. Oh, that's pretty cool. That should make for some interesting builds now. Okay. I'm going to okay. Don't like that angle, so we're gonna anyway, it does allow a lot more flexibility in what we're doing here. I don't think it quite lines up perfectly, but I like this. This. Nope. What do I do? Oh, we gotta lock it. That's right. I'm like, what? What? That's some crazy messed up stuff. What in the world? Huh. Okay, so yes, it is a mod, but hold up. I'm still with y'all, don't worry. I'm trying to think through just all the things I can do with that. So we need to have ways for trains to get up here. I don't know if I should build a lower level for trains. Maybe this level is just where all the infrastructure like that's hidden at. And then we come up above with other things. So, all right, well let's take this out of here. I think this is cool and all. I thought about doing a hexagonal building. What I was wanting to do in here is have you're gonna line up, don't worry. See if we can get these corners to go together. It's so close. Which is worse? Oh, dude. Yes. Okay. Just trying this real quick. Let's see how my corners. I'm guessing that they probably won't line up perfectly, but let's H that. And over that. What have we got here? Still got this little gap. Let's so we did 1, 2 there. Let's do 1, 2 here. And we just need to put something in the middle there. Yeah, we still need something there. H. Perfect. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I really am. Okay. That is doable. So if we because then we could put walls around here if we wanted. Like this. We could do one at the back. That's there. Where's my zoo? This. You see this? This is what infinite zoo. Well, I mean, it's the 10 by 10. But still, I could lay that whole thing out like that. The interior walls are going to be a little wonky. Honestly, I mean, like, we did a wall on the inside and outside. Put that there. Okay. We get that. Okay. We won't be using walls. Probably what I'd do is I would just take the larger foundations like this, and then we would go up. What the hey? Okay. I've got to learn how to work with this mod a little better, but that's small potatoes compared to. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. So this would be the exterior of our building. I don't like that, but who's my? All right, let's see if I can get this lined up over here now. Okay, we're gonna H, we're gonna sink this back in. Right there, okay? And then we're gonna go over, no, just two, just want two by one. You gotta watch where your, darn it. You're right. Okay, well, I think that's a plan. Let's do that, because this looks like it'll work out well. So we're gonna do our exteriors like that. Oh. going to tear this stuff out because I don't want to leave this here. So your interior, you got a 3x3, and then we have a 5x5 around that these sit on. Now, the question is, can we distribute, excuse me, in here? Fine. So, logistically, let's see how the logistics work out on that. Okay. Really, we just need one here. Excuse me. That, good. Then this would go there. This would go there. And then do the same thing over here. We go as close as possible. Is that right on it? Is that too close? Needs to come out just here. Oop. Man, okay. That is a slight gap between them. That's the bad thing about this nudge is it get right there. It will let you get too close. Okay. Good at that. Is there a gap? Yeah, there's a gap. Okay. It's not the button I was trying to press. Okay, I think I forgot again to put our music on loop. So here it comes. Back to the beginning, loop this time. So, okay. Now, what we're going to have to do in the middle once we get to this is somehow split this. Get that arrow this way. Let's see. No, it can definitely go closer. Right there. Cool. One more over here. Get the arrow turned right. That should be in there. Slightest gap. And that's that. I think I did that. Or this one, probably. Okay. All right. Now, for distribution, we're going to have welcome to the stream. We're just doing some Satisfactory. I'm trying to figure out the layout for my buildings. We're starting to get this large area here. Just install 2 mods, Infinite Nudge, Infinite Zoop, to help with aligning things and laying out this foundation stuff a little quicker. They do not affect other gameplay, so I think it's, fair enough to use those. More of a quality of life thing. I didn't ever notice these lights up here. A little light bar on it. Cool. I don't think they actually light up, but it looks cool. All right, so I figured this layout for floors for constructors. So I need to figure out how we're doing distribution out of here. A splitter will go 3 ways. We need to go 4, but we can do that with 2 splitters. So we have to split and then split in order to do this. Let's see here. If we did let's see, the resources came up the middle. That is the middlest middle. No, it's not. Trying this again. Let's H that before we middle. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So then if we come out with a conveyor or lift now, which we're just gonna... Wrong button, Dave. Man, learn how to play the game. So if we do this... We'll put a splitter right there. That gives us 3, but then we need to split another time. Let's try that. See what we can get here. It doesn't shift or anything. Okay. Okay. All right. Hold on. What happened to my screen? Where'd my gameplay go? Why did that disappear? Sorry about that. I don't know how long that was that way, but I just glanced over and saw that I didn't have my gameplay up there. Yeah, well, welcome to the stream. I've been playing without the right thing up. So if we do this, those two would connect there. They're just automatically connected? Do they need a belt? They're not aligned. Why is that? Huh. That is weird. We put the lift as center as possible. It's not... Okay, let's try this again. I think that's the other problem with this nudge mod is sometimes things look centered, but they're not. Okay, that lines up with that. We'll line ourselves up with the center of this. We'll go with that. Okay. Let's do this. Let's try to just throw 2 splitters in the middle of that. Okay. There and... Okay, alright. I think this... Alright, let's make that a little taller this time. Let's take the lift all the way up. What? Okay. Alright, I think I know how this is working now. We're just assuming another, There we go. Okay. What? See if we can. Okay. That looks messy, Dave. Don't do that. Do better. Do better. One. The only issue is that's gonna... Alright, then we just need to collect our stuff on the other end and we have it. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Alright, if I did not have that floor there and we could, we had just a long lift all the way up, we could feasibly, This isn't bad. I think I can deal with this. So that would just blah 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 blah. That would split our product between 12 different constructors. Building wise, we could come out here outside of this. We didn't get rid of these. I'm just wanting to make sure not to get rid of anything that I want to keep here. Only issue is then from here combining things back together into one line. Oh, I almost need 2 more. Like I need that to be part of. Well, hold on. There should be a diagonal between here and here. The way we laid these other floors out, because it'll sit out a little further with the actual wall. So I should be able to do a loop all the way around. I think that would work. Let's go ahead and connect those. We have to think of where. Huh. Sorry, I'm just thinking through. We'll have to figure out where we want our product to go. And that'll help us decide where we want to do the mergers outside. So they'll come out here. We could do a loop all the way around, or we could do like connect both of these together in one spot and send it somewhere, and same thing on the other side. So we could have 2 outputs from if we needed to, or we could merge it all down into a single line. It just depends how we're gonna, how we want things to be set up. So, but that gives us this corner here to have distribution lines going up through, and then sort all that out. Okay, so let's get back out here to what we were doing. Let's get my other thing there, right there, and don't have it. Hold on. I need to set up some more hot bars, I think. This is my main play hot bar. I've got power, I've got conveyors, foundations, ramps, the good stuff. Not that any of it's bad, but a few things like that. All right, I've got to take a quick break. I will be back. Let's just go ahead and throw this up. Please continue enjoying the music. But I will be right back after I take a quick break. Alrighty, I am back. Let's get things back up and running here. Step away for a second there. Alright, get back to the right screen here. Awesome. Okay. Well, cool. Well, hey, we're just figuring out how to lay out our buildings that we want to be doing. I guess it'd be good to figure out how we want to actually bring all the resources over here too, but I want to get ahead of myself. Okay. Yeah. Where do we want to start putting buildings at? Let's see what we've got underneath. Let's go downstairs and look around. I know there's a lot of coal underneath here. Do I need... Let's bring that with us. Okay. Listen to the elevator music again.
Do you like my buttons? They're pretty nice, right? Customizable, functional, they have indicator lights. The full package. I think they're neat.
Well, good for you, Ada. Do I like your buttons? I don't know if I've ever had anybody ask me that. There you go. Okay, so it's cool how light still reaches through that platform. Oh, that guy too. Well, we can take care of you real quick while shifting. There we go. Those always come back. I don't think building anything here would change that either. All right. Oh, crash site. We haven't got this crash site yet. That's crazy. Let's go ahead. Oh, there's a big rock hog. 1, 2, 3. 3. He's gonna throw something at me. That's what he does. 4. 5. There he goes. Okay. Yeah, that's it. He looked like he was still moving, but he wasn't, because he'd already dropped his bits. Rah! I think there was another one of these hatchers up here. There it is. Okay. I probably need to run some of these hard drives. I know there's a couple of recipes I need to have a hard drive for. 150 megawatts. Okay. We have power somewhere. Oh. Duh. Come on. There we go. Is that enough power for you? Huh? Yeah, plenty enough. Alright, let's throw, not that. That and that in here, and I think some screws can go in there too. Motors. That, and that. Sort. We're hanging on a hard drive for now because we want to, first of all, get rid of the crash stuff. Okay. There. Cup. Get all the stuff. Okay. And then we're going to get rid of this. That was just temporary. Be careful we don't accidentally click on the wrong thing. And wrong one. Although they're both explosive, this is easier to aim with. Okay. What was I doing? Let's make a MAM real quick. Wrong button. Throw that down there. Hard drive, scan. There we go. Okay, so down here we've got two different nodes of... Okay, that would be the only reason I needed to keep those power lines in, is to run power over here. Anything else? Let's get rid of this fog real quick. R.fog space 0. There we go. Now we can see better. Alright, we'll run power around here. Copper nodes we need to take care of. Huh. We're gonna do that. We'll take it off of this one. How far can we go? Doom, doom. Where's the actual... Oh, there's the cave. Okay. There is... Nah. Oh. Yeah, this is a impure. There's not much there. Ooh, and this is a pure coal node. So I got an impure and a pure. I feel like there was another one around here. Is it just the two? Is it just the two? Maybe. Okay. Well. That's it. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw miners down on these. We've got power. See, now I feel weird that it's curving around here when the two units are over there on that side. Let's get rid of that. All right. Boom, right there. Okay. All right, now we can just come over here and make a small line that goes... Oh, no, not that. That, and over to there. Okay. All right, what we got here? Notifications. No, don't need that. Why is my camera off? Hold on a second. There, okay. All right. All right. Put myself up a little bit. Okay. You know what? I haven't been in this cave yet. I know... just see what resources we have in this cave real quick, okay? I know there's some good stuff in here. I believe we got maybe Mercer spheres, slugs, I don't know. I just know in my mind it's worth going through. You just have to... There we go. Is it just the two? I guess so. Alright, let's adventure. Might be done quicker in the Explorer. Better take in the beauty that is the cave, though. I have to take in the annoyance that is the spiders, though. There's another... is it too late? What is after me? Well... It said something wanted to attack me, but I don't see anything. Well, there's that. Okay. Alright. I assume there'd be spiders, but I don't see them. I'm gonna swim through that in a little bit. Let's get rid of this other hatch here. Well, says something's wanting to get me. I think that's all the hatchers. Ah, there's a spider. I mean, there's got to be more than the one. Where are they at? Or I haven't seen anything in here. I don't know why I think lifting my head up makes me see better. Okay, anyway, let's go on down this way through the water. Come to another part of the cave. Which promises some excitement. Slug. It's just a blue slug, though. Oh, there we go. Oh. Any more? Okay. Well, it's hiding in the rock. Ah, missed. Let's find our way through here then. I'm a little worried about that. Not the actual poison cloud things, but well, there are spiders. You can have a toxic spider that lives in here. Scared me a bit. Now these toxic clouds will affect other mobs, other hostiles, except for spiders. I don't know if it's just the large spider or if it's both spiders. Or all spiders. Okay, alright. That brought us up here, back over by the Space Needle. I think it's just the two. What do we got up here? I've pretty much... Oh! I'm like, I've gone through here, but I see that I have not, in fact, take care of this. There's got to be something else here. That's those two. Just the two hatchers? No, there's a guy there. First of all, let's get rid of this. It's kind of annoying. There we go. Oh, it looks like we're good to go. Another hard drive. Still waiting on the MAM to do its thing.
Fix-It engineers experimented with soft drives, but the prototypes all went missing. They were later located in the toilets, being used as towels.
That's weird. Okay. Email. Okay, there we go. Alright. Let's pick up all the stuff scattered around here. Sometimes we get things that are beyond our tech level. Other times we just get stuff that we'll probably end up throwing away. This one overlooks our current base area. And previous base area. Yeah, that's where we're at. First started here, we moved over there. We are going to move again. That's all that we get up here above the cave. It's alright. Trying to see if there's anything else nearby. Not sure what that was. Tired. Alright. What do we have in this direction? I think I've already... Yeah, I've been up that way for sure. Alright, let's go back through the cave. Do, 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 do. If only I had a resource scanner to show me where things are at. No Mercer spheres, no Summers loops. Got a power slug signal though. We're there. The higher it gets, the stronger it goes. Let's go to this platform here. It's all the way up top, isn't it? Yeah, looks like it. Grab some bacon. Right there it is. Ooh. We're gonna ignore that giant spider up top. Excuse me. We've I've been into this red plateau area a little bit. I haven't really ventured too much. Ooh, bacon. Lots of bacon. I don't eat this directly, but I do use it in recipes for inhalers. This is up above where we were just at down there. More bacon. Here. I was working on resources, wasn't I? I got distracted a little bit, and we're just adventuring now. These are probably protecting something. Is up here. That giant spider's nearby, isn't it? Well, sure, tell me. Yep, there he is. Ah! He's still there. Good. Okay, there is a crash site down. No? Crash site? I'm a little lost. I think I need to go this way. Maybe. Should have gone back through the cave. I'm gonna sit up straight like it's gonna help me see better. I don't know. Oh, there we go. This way. So to the exact opposite direction. I'm going to land in this little area here. Refresh. Ooh. Well, hey there. You too. Just run away, that's fine with me. His friend here left me that. It's a nice present. Oh, right there. Alright, here we go. We're back. We're back. I think I want to come back behind this wall and just find a spot that won't interfere with the man, I made that wall close. What are these? Yeah, let's just make a hole right here. That way we can get down. There we go. Back to where we were. Okay. I don't know why I like to torture these creatures. I don't see how they physically work. They're just weird. Alright. We were going to set up mining stations here. And then work out how we're going to start getting resources up top. Now, my question was, are we going to run like a infrastructure below that? Don't you start getting in my way. Okay. There's that. There is that. Is he cuddling up with my... He is cuddling up with my mining machine. That is strange. I cannot keep up with the production of this one, with the conveyor, currently. This one, however, yeah, that's pitiful. I wish you could put a like connect a splitter directly to one of these and split the output, because honestly, like, splitters don't have a throughput limit on them. Splitters and mergers, they're only limited by the Let's try this. We'll have to put foundation down there first of all. So that was 4. Click to grid. Really? Okay. Is it going to sit on that? Let's do this. All right. It's still not saying that. I want it to sit. Maybe it's that nudge thing I've got going on. Hold on. Let's see here. Let's 4. It's H, and how do we lift it up? Line to grid. Click H. Now, vertical nudge, page up and page down, which are not on currently. Oh. There we go. I think we can still connect a There we go. Okay, cool. I think we can still connect our miner on top of that. There we go. Yeah, that works. Now, the question was, can I put a splitter attached to that? Like, without having to actually put a, power here. I'll put belt on this now. Nothing? Okay. No, it's not even lined up, Dave. I think that's the other issue, is these don't align perfectly to your, yeah, so we need to put that in place. This H and go there. Stupid little beast, get out of my way. There we go. Okay. Still not centered perfectly. Nope, not there. Here. Okay. And then we want to, let's stand out here. Nudge this over just a little bit. Right. That looks good. Okay. Do this. Okay. Now. Heck yeah. Wow, that's still not. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna absolutely lose it. The center is between those two spots. How do I? I might have it. F that. That didn't sound right. All right, that, my friend, is so close. I think I've got it. All right, now, the question is, can you merge a splitter? And will it attach to that? No, did not. Okay. Still did a conveyor. Still needed a conveyor connect them. All right. Either way, we want to do the output here. Let's put a foundation down here real quick. And we're going to nudge that up just to here. Down. I think I might have doubled that one. Yeah, okay. And then we need to put a miner on that right there. We should be able to connect that with power, and we need to throw our it's back in here. Okay. Yeah, okay. Can't throw those in there. 240 per minute. No, 600 per minute. That's right, because we've upped the right. Okay, now we need these to go to a station. Let's build station down here for this. What other resources do we have here? There's a water node over there. We're not at the extraction or the point where we could use that. It's time for some deforestation. One thing I really like about this explosive rebar is you can just come in here and clean the area up. Good. All right, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. I didn't reload. Yo, yo, yo. Did I not get that tree? Try again. Okay. What other resources are nearby? There aren't any. So we've got our limestone over there. We've got coal over here. We're not going to make. I mean, let's. What do you make with coal? You can make compacted coal, I guess. But I think I need something else to do that. Let's see. And really, you only need compacted coal if you're going to be. Oh yeah, I need sulfur for that. The waste of sulfur. If you're going to continue with your coal power, you want to do that. I really want to switch over to oil power. The only problem with oil power is it's you've got to set up things to make the excuse me. Make sure you continue producing the oil, fuel. So you can produce the fuel from the oil, but you have a byproduct you need to deal with. So you can make your byproduct just go into a sink, or if you're using it for other things, you save it. I usually have a setup where excess goes into a sink, but I have like a storage area that buffers it. And I've sent it by train to other places, so that way you're constantly dealing with the output from the refineries, but let's see. Is that stone or wood? Let's see. It's stone. Okay. Missed. Okay. All right. What are the resources we have here? Copper. Sorry. I'll check that in a bit. There we go. He's best fought when you're flying because it's hard to hit a moving target. So just constantly go up and down. It didn't want to be a problem. Okay. I'm sorry, I got to do that again. Copper was... I need to find some copper over this way near our... Right there, okay. Let's go deal with this copper here. $180. Oh, I guess that wasn't too high. Let's do that again. All right. Down or up? Must be up. Must be up. Okay. Oh, you know what? See you there, buddy. Ooh, attack. Oh, limb attack. One. It's not too hard. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's how we take care of those things. We just dodge and weave. Okay, and then we're coming up here to locate our copper. That charge back up all the way. Oh, you know what? Mercer Sphere is calling my name. What have we got here? Ooh, Get, go. Oh, that didn't sound good at all. Okay. Just a regular large spider, not a radioactive one. So I think... Okay, made that. All right. Copper, here we go. We found our copper. I think the spider's still on my tail, though. Yeah, okay, this is a good place for the copper. Where's this guy at? Hear him? Sometimes I forget the second click to reload. All right. We've got copper here. Let's just clear some of this brush out without having to exploit everything. What? No, no. Get these trees cleared out. I just want to stick my head over the edge here and see where we're at. We are... Okay. Right up there. That's not too bad. We can get some kind of factory set up here for the copper. We need copper sheets, so we could go ahead and go straight to copper sheets from this. Or we can... Not enough space. Okay, let's clear some space out here. Didn't notice we're full again. We sure are, though. Did I miss my message from my ma'am about being ready with that hard drive? I think I did. All right, hard drive scan done. Let's see what we got. Hard drive library. Flexible framework or crystal computers. I really don't know which is better. I've got a lot of recipes on here I haven't selected yet because I honestly don't know which would be better or not. Automated miner. Those aren't really a problem right now. Let's see what we got for Satisfactory. I had a page pulled up. That's not what I want. Hold on. Let's see. Install mods. Got that. Thank you. Satisfactory. Alt recipe tier list. There we go. There was, and this is it. There's a Reddit post under Satisfactory game that has an alternate recipe ranking. It's 1.0, but I think it still works fine for this. So we're going to look through here and see. I mean, he's got his reasoning and everything for why it is. So let's see what tier these are on. I'm going to go ahead and do a Control F. We're going to put to Crystal Computer. Crystal Computer is S tier. So that is a very high one. Let's just check and see where Flexible Framework comes in. Flexible Framework is B tier. So Crystal Computer seems to be the better one as far as what we should do there. Let's go and check these other ones while we're here. Iron alloy ingot or automated miner. Automated miner. Use for depot. That's a C tier. Iron alloy ingot. Iron alloy ingot is if I can spell right, it is a B tier. So of the two, the iron alloy ingot is probably your better one. And it gives you more, I think 75 per minute as opposed to 30 per minute. Something just fell on my roof. But you need copper and iron mixed together. So we're going to do that one. I just didn't bother going through all these. So molded steel pipe or steel rotor. Let's try those. Molded steel pipe is, survey says, C tier. Hold on a second. I need to get rid of something real quick on my... Did I just turn Bluetooth off? Let's do that. Let's go back. Okay, sorry. Molded steel pipe is C tier, and our alternate is steel rotor. Steel rotor is, let's go back up. B. So steel rotor is going to be your better option there. Do they matter in the long run? I don't know. Copper rotor or rigger motor? Copper rotor. Copper rotor is B. Copper rotor is B, and rigger motor is A. Okay. So this appears to be the better one there. Fine concrete or iron wire. I don't really see any use for iron wire. It's a C tier anyway. And then fine concrete. Fine concrete is A tier. So fine concrete is actually your better one there. Let's get some more hard drives going. See, that's all of those that have been scanned. Let's find our hard drives. Drive, we've got 8 of them. We need to keep a couple of them for some recipes here, such as not that. Just trying to look through and see what we've got. That's not quartz, maybe? Is that where we needed it? No. Oh, we can actually make that one. Let's do that. I'm not going to use these. Explosive resonance. I don't do that.
Pulse Nobelisk unlocked.
There we
This
go.
ammunition for the Nobelisk detonator generates a powerful shockwave capable of repelling nearby objects, including the user. Unrelated. Please ensure all your Fix-It liability waivers are up to date.
All right, so turbo fuel, we're going to need another hard drive for that. So we need to save 1 hard drive for turbo fuel. Okay. This is a new thing the mod added. This is not part of the original game. So 10 was your default. Now we're just getting larger amounts of soups. 20 soups. I need steel pipes. Let's find steel pipes. Not that many. So can't put those in there. All right. Start research. Let's throw those steel pipes back over here before they can't. $30 soups. Just put those motors in there, dang it. Okay, hold on. Save those. Let's find more motors. Is that enough? Sorry, just unlocking these as we can. I don't have a motor factory set up. I believe I've started to do some, mostly for some completions that I was trying to work on. I don't have any of that, so we're going to stop right here. We can do 40 zoops. Is that what that was? Level 40 zoops. Okay. So we need 1 hard drive left over for this. We've got the stuff to make this cluster Nobelisk. Unlock that if we wanted to. This is going to require the turbo fuel, which we haven't unlocked by itself. So that's that. This one's later game. We've got to be able to get those time crystals, and we don't have that yet. Thing with this, we could make that. We could make the start scanning for hard drives, and this radar would be a good one to do. But again, we don't have the computers or the heavy frames yet. So, 1 second. Let me get my chat pulled back up. I don't have it visible right now. So, there we go. Okay. I was looking stuff up, so I can't do both the way I am currently set up. Let's see here. Everything else is good there. These need to go in. that, and that, and that, and thought I already threw those in. Oh. Organize these a little better so they go away quicker. Okay, all right. Hard drives are ready. Let's get another hard drive going. Just need to save one. All right. So copper would be the next thing. Like I mentioned, we need that for. All right. I like to clear these little things out of the way too. They don't come back, but they get in the way. We need copper for our ammo and homing rifle ammo. Once we get the homing rifle ammo, we don't have to crouch in to take out hatchers. We can just go at it. No, there's another one. Where do I want to build the copper smeltery? Bring down here. Boom. There's not a ton of room. Probably need to land somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I could build up from where we're at. Oh, don't get over there. There's some, oh yeah, I already got that. I grabbed, there's some radium there. Radium? Is that what it is? Some kind of radioactive material. I believe it is radium. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Clear all the little deposits. Sometimes there's things hidden behind these, so I like to clear them out when I find them, even if it doesn't look like there will be anything there. Just to what? Just to make sure. Okay, where was my nodes over there, are they? My nodes, my nodes. Okay. Okay, this area does have a good bit. Where's my lamp at? Is my lamp on? B for lamp. That is it. That's all the brightness I have. Not very bright. I could do it right here. Back up there. Trying to figure out spacing wise. We just build up. Probably level with that. And there maybe? No, here maybe? There it is. Okay, and there. And finally there. Yes, okay. All right, let's see what foundations look like in here. That's a ramp. I want foundations, so 5, 6, 7, 8. We can build in here. Let's just here, back up. I just want it right below me here. Let's do vertical zoom. Okay. There it is, right there. Okay. That's going to be in the way. Clearing out my phone notifications here. Dude, I'm tired. It can sit a little lower here. Our other one was what's that Iron Factory? It was 6 constructors, right? Yeah, 6 constructors across. So 8 wide, I think. Let's see here what you get. Let's do 8. All right, there we go. Okay, got it. We got 3 inside, I believe. That, yeah, see, we're cutting into that. And then we got to go around that on the outside, so this isn't going to work here. We can shift over a couple blocks, so let's get rid of... Oh, man, I really got to go check that. Let's see. It wasn't so far away. So I believe the what's this? Something up here under the limestone, maybe? Nothing there. Okay. Must have been something on this area before. Some Caterium deposits. There it is. Okay, we're 4. Hold on. Taco to give us the best. So construction's just sitting in a 2 by 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that a 5? I'm gonna pull this up just to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 by 2 area, so this total is 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 by 7. So I need a 4 by 7 with a 2 by 5 in the middle. 4 by 7 with 2 by 5 in the middle. And those squeeze together pretty well. 4 by 7. Okay. Four by 7. See if I can remember that in the time it takes me to fly over here. Four by 7. Well, here we go. So total area is a 4x7. So we can fit that in here somehow. Probably this way would be best. There's our 4 already. Let's go ahead and get rid of all these. Menu. There we go. Just the middle. Let's see. We'll come back into color. Let's get this first one just laid out. 4. No, 2x5. That's right. Get rid of that. And that. So we want a 2x5 set up in the middle here first. There we go. Yeah. And the outside edges will be the other material. So this is the main floor. Work floor. Now here's the question. How does it's going to interfere with that if we go up too high. We can go down lower though. Or we could shift this over one more. That side. Well, just to see, this is going to be the actual edge of trim. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So let's get rid of this. This is a good spot for it. All right. We could blah, blah, blah. Well, we've got a couple more levels down here. Yeah. It's roughly where we want it. So let's go ahead and... Nope. That's not what we do. Let's come down below that. We're going to do a vertical zoom down to the ground. There we go. Go to that one. Let's come up about... Oh. It's going to be in my way. All right. I wanted to clear the ground. Room to climb or crawl under. Right there. Okay, there we go. And a left one right there. Okay, cool. The only problem is I decided these need to be 2s instead of 4s. Just place that there. Let's get rid of it. There's a lot of building and building and deleting for me. That's just the way my workflow goes. 1, 2, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're actually going to come back and color these with asphalt as our material. There we go. Okay. All right. Now for the next level, we're going to go ahead and, excuse me. No, walls. We're temporarily throw a wall there, and then we're going to go single wall there. All right, and then that means our next foundation, which we're going to switch around to 1s, we'll come up to that wall. Nope, that wall there. Five, then over 1. There we go. Okay, I like that zoop so far. And you get rid of this little bit here too. Okay, so there's 2 levels. We're going to build this up again. 1, 2, 1, there. Select 5. One more. And over. Here we go. And I think the 4th level for this. Select that. Oh, nope. 1, 2, Switch back to ones. And then select that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. There we go. The only other thing we need to do is the roof of this. So let's go ahead and I did the same thing there. So we're going to do the wall again. 1, 2, 1 on top, and then yeah, it'll all work out. Just let's go ahead and come down here. We're going to let's get our other hotbar up right there. Okay. So we need number 2. It's going to sit underneath. There we go. There. Oh. Vertical zoom that down. And we're also going to come same corner right here. Here. And right here. Top, we're going to put this. Good. You're right. Because we've got to fit the oh, good spot. Yep. Number 4 has to fit this outside corner. No, it was up there. Okay. I'm losing my mind. And there. Now, number 4 is going to fit right. Anyway, number 4 is going to fit right there. I can get it to sit in that corner. This is the way I usually do this. Oh, no, you're right. Shoot. Well, it says to go. I didn't do it right. Okay. What I need is the number 1, but bigger. This is where I want it. Okay. And then this one sits right in there. And then we put a 2 by above it. There we go. Okay, now I got it right. Except putting the horse before the carriage here. There's an old expression you don't hear much. Dang it. Okay. Number 6. Let's put a number 6 right here. Jurassic. No. Sorry. see what that looks like. Did that line up right? Okay. I forgot, I usually put the pillars in last after placing all this stuff. Which makes much more sense. Now if I can get a number 4, fit right there. There we go. That is the correct method for this madness. And we go here with that. Good. Oh, I saw that. The weird thing is it's not, wasn't fighting it. We need that over here anyway. What? I clicked. Right there. Select that. Okay, cool. That's the way we're supposed to do it. Now I need to come back in here and put these in. On the bottom edges. Well, I mean, we could do that, but like, I'm trying to get it to sit underneath. There we go. Down here. And then we're going to do the same thing here and then put a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and put that wedge in while we're here. Look at this extra one that I didn't mean to do. We can come in here. The rest of my legs stay on. Why did the game sound suddenly get so loud? That was weird. This is still drivable. This is, I mean, it doesn't give you the best path through, but it's still drivable. Let's get this last one in. That goes there. All right. And there, okay. So basic factory layout, and go away. There we go. Okay, now we need half foundations out around this. Yeah, half foundations. I think I already had it in my hotbar. I just chose to ignore that. I decide where I want the. Nope. There, good. I don't want the entrance on this thing to be at. It's the next question. We'll go ahead and slap a half out here in the middle. So where's my middle? Right there, okay. One right here. Right there. Okay, we'll come up here, do the same thing all the way around it. An extra in the middle on this side. Middle, right? Yep. Two ends. All the way down like that. Yeah, I forgot to take this wall off of here. Oh, right there. Same thing for this next level as well. And we're going to it's going to stay there for purposes and reasons. All right, now let's just get our... Yeah, okay, that's what we're doing. We're going to put a number 3 on top of this. And all these corners here on the first level. Nope, just one. Just one. Just one. It's a little quirky to get used to. There we go. Okay. Right, on top of that, we're going to put 1, except for that one. Corners. No. How do we? Right there. Okay, good. Above that, we're going to put a number 1. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this, 2 of those. I didn't do vertical, dude. Good. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What am I doing? Okay, yeah, that's it. Two, good, 3, 4, 2. Start that. Come up here. We're gonna do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4, 2. Oh, I didn't actually put that properly. And then same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got a 1-piece extension right there. 2. Okay, good. All right, next level. We'll be building up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put that there. Good. 1, 2. This one goes. Come on. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna cap it off with 1 on top. I didn't even have to change that, did I? One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, come do this corner and that corner. We'll have it. 2, 1, 2, 4. Good. That? Yeah, okay. Alright, cool. Don't need that anymore. Technically have something at that level. Alright, then we've just got to put our glass in. Oh, forgot, I need to do these 2. Back to number 1. It's going to fit right here on this corner. We're going to paint those to match. Come on. Here. Good. All right. Let's pull our material list up, and we're going to go with asphalt there, 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 and then there and there. Oh, build an extra one. Okay, that cycles through that. I was trying to get this button up. Okay. All right, so then a couple other things we need to do is get our walls on here. So we're going with our concrete wall with the trim. Is there, and come on. There, there, and there. No. Sorry, I've tried to do this. There we go. Stand down here, we can get that. Get it? Yeah, I nailed it. Here. There. Okay. Good, good, good. A little more challenge here. It's just by one, right? 5 by 1. There we go. And then same thing up. Man, I tell you what. Sometimes this is too difficult. Let's find a place to stand up here. There we go. Much easier when you can do it at a distance. Okay. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Hurry up. I'm just going to. There we go. Okay, I think that's got it. I'm just going to double check this end down here. Yeah, they're all on there. Okay, good. All right, so that's it so far. We're just going to. Ooh. Sticks this bottom floor. What is this heresy? You must be turned the right way. Which is... Where's my line? Right there, okay. Okay, that's better. That one too. All right. Well, yeah, that's the basics of what we're going to do here. And then we'll go through and add our other, like, I'm going to wait to put the windows in because I want to get everything up and running in here before we close it all in like that. Cool. All right. Well, I think I'm going to call it there as far as the stream. I'm going to work on this off stream a bit. Well, this is going to be our copper factory. Same kind of roof's going to go on that we had on the steel or the iron factory and that concrete factory across the valley over there somewhere. All right. But yeah, that's the start of it. This is kind of for the little stations underneath that are building stuff and sending it. I think I'm going to do them this way as much as I can to kind of keep a consistent look so we can go wander around and see these things. Just kind of sitting here in the wilderness. just working away. But yeah, well, thanks so much for joining me today on the stream. So glad to have you here. Don't forget, Monday's going to be some Destiny 2 content. Tuesday, Cubic Odyssey. Thursday is Minecraft Day. But look for other streams that might come up in between there. We're going to try to get some more content coming out here and see what is good, what people like, and so on. So, but that's about it. Thanks so much for joining. I hope you enjoy it, and don't forget to follow. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you guys later. Bye-bye.